Right, let's take a closer look at the Imola circuit with Martin Brundle and the Minardi driver Zsolt Baumgartner. Now, it's fair to say, I don't think that Martin was all that impressed by the Hungarian's driving skills in the Australian Grand Prix.
He's nowhere, he's just not approaching the corners in any way in the right place. 7.3 seconds down, had obviously that big slip into turn one, but that was just hopeless. He does not have a calling card that qualifies him to be in a Formula One car. I hate to say it, but it's true. Fourth Grand Prix of the season, but of course the first in Europe here at the famous Imola racetrack. Is it for the last time? I'm joined by Zsolt Baumgartner from the Minardi team. We're with Minardi this weekend, of course. Zsolt, I have to be honest, I was quite critical of your driving in Melbourne because I thought you were taking some strange lines. Are you getting on top of this Formula One Minardi now?
Yeah, I feel it's getting better, and every race I have better impression with the car, and I feel more and more.
Now, this is a local track to your team, of course, from Faenza. How do you approach this kind of corner down here at the first chicane in Tamburello?
Yeah, basically you take a break roughly after 50 meter, and you take a very tight entry and catch the curb quite a lot, and then get struggles through there and then keep the speed and get a quick third part.
So after this Tamburello chicane down to Villeneuve, how does it feel through there?
The Villeneuve part is a great feeling because it's basically there you have one idle line because you have to be very quick on the first part, and you need to break down the car a lot and be quick as well on the exit. I think it's their one line.
But then a very tight hairpin up the hill for Tosa. Tricky?
I don't think so. It's just very important to don't lose the camber of the circuit, you know, when you enter there.
So the car accelerates well down the hill, and Acqua Minerale, take us through the first and second part of that.
Yeah, I catch up there 6 gears still before the quick entrance, and then I just shortly change back to fifth, and then I give a bit of throttle.
Once again climbing the hill then to Variante Alta, the tricky chicane at the top with the really high curbs.
Yeah, that was quite good for me there. I was braking really late and carry lots of speed in, and that's a point where you can gain a lot of time.
And then you cascade down the hill to Rivazza 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's a great feeling, this quick bit under the bridge, and then I think that's the heaviest feeling in braking on G4 because you are also downhill, and sometimes you can lock up and then you cannot get the right line.
So you think it's all over after the last chicane, but there's still a great chance for a big accident, just like Mika Häkkinen had a few years back. You have to be so careful of this final curve.
Yeah, especially that inside curve, because that can you put here at the end and you can spun, or even you just hit here inside the guardrail. So it's very dangerous, but we keep an eye on it all the time.
You have to be careful.
We try.
Careful how you accelerate on this slippery piece of concrete. Zsolt, thanks for taking the time to talk to us, and good luck with your progress behind the wheel of a Formula One car.
Thank you very much.
Be careful and good luck. He should have listened to the headmaster, Mr. Brundle. This is Baumgartner in practice this morning, right where he said you've got to be careful at the Variante Alta. That tricky chicane hit the curbs and done a lot of damage to that Minardi, by the way, a lot of damage to the rear wing, a lot of damage to the gearbox as well, and Mr. Baumgartner has had to switch to the T car.